Now, this is some exciting news about the fight between Tom Aspinall and Jon Jones. The message has been delivered. It's been said, this fight is happening. Check out exactly what Michael Bisping said as he revealed some behind-the-scenes info about this fight, Jon Jones' message that finally got MMA fans hyped, and also Tom Aspinall's latest statement revealing exclusive updates about the negotiations and backstage talks regarding this fight. First, let's take a look at Jon Jones' statement, where he confirms that yes, negotiations between him, Tom Aspinall, and the UFC are in full swing. However, neither of them have been authorized to reveal or even announce the fight just yet.
When are you fighting Tom?
I was waiting for it. When are you fighting Tom, Governor? The UFC, and Tom, we all got a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. They're one of the biggest organizations in sports, and right now Tom and I have agreed to wait for the UFC to make their announcements. So I legally can't really talk about it.
For Michael Bisping, Jon Jones' message confirms it all. This fight is going to happen. Bisping spilled the beans on the negotiations that Jones mentioned and made it clear that the UFC simply hasn't allowed both fighters to share the news yet. But for the former champ, this fight is absolutely happening, and Jon Jones just confirmed that he's only waiting for the UFC to give the green light so they can finally make everything official. His answer explains a lot. He said it's going to happen. He basically says, the fight is a done deal, but of course, they can't announce it yet. This is one of the most highly anticipated fights in all of UFC history. You can't just announce it, oh, the fight is going to happen. No. A fight of this magnitude, the UFC want to do a proper job. They want to announce it in spectacular fashion. They want to have a press conference. They want the world's media there. They don't want someone on YouTube or whatever going, yeah, that fight's happening. Even when I was fighting my fights, I wasn't allowed to announce them. They wanted to announce them in the proper way to make sure all the world's media is there and it gets all the coverage that it deserves. This is the kind of fight that deserves that kind of attention. This is the fight the world is crying out for, and this is the fight that it seems that we are going to see. According to Bisping, Jon's response made it clear that both fighters are already aligned with the UFC, and all that's missing is the official announcement. For Bisping, the organization is just waiting for the perfect moment to turn this into a massive global event, not just another post on social media. So it's very possible that during the next numbered events, we might get a very pleasant surprise with the confirmation of this fight. Besides Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall himself decided to speak openly about the situation. In an interview last week, the Englishman got fans fired up by saying that he's now got Jon Jones, revealing it as exclusive information. Here's an exclusive. I think we'll get him. We hope so. It'll be the best. He's an unpredictable guy. Everybody's got a different idea of what you should do. Some people are like, oh, you should just leave him and he'll fight you. Then other people are like, the more you talk, sir, the less he wants to fight you. I'm just like, what is this? We're supposed to be professional fighters. We fight each other. That's what we do. I thought that's what we do anyway. Even though Tom made it clear that he believes he's finally got his fight with Jones, he also made sure to express his frustration. He's been under pressure from all sides, fans, the media, and even other fighters. But as he himself said, all he wants is to fight, and now it seems like things are finally moving forward. Back to Bisping, he made it very clear why this fight is so important, not just for Tom, but for the history of the sport, and even for Jon Jones' legacy. According to Bisping, Jon could end up with a stain of cowardice on his record if he refuses this fight. Tom Aspinall has been waiting, on the sidelines, just waiting for that opportunity, waiting to validate himself as the champion of the world and the baddest man on the planet. And he's got to do that by beating Jon Jones. And Jon Jones was talking about stepping away, which is crazy, because if he did, he would always be known as the guy that refused to fight Tom Aspinall. Tom is probably the most prolific finisher in all of mixed martial arts. The man can wrestle, he's got jiu-jitsu, he's got ridiculous knockout power, he's fast, he's quick, he's a hell of an athlete. And this is the reason a lot of the people are saying Jon Jones doesn't want to fight this guy. He thought he was going to come up to heavyweight and fight some fat out-of-shape dudes. But of course, Tom Aspinall is a different kettle of fish. It's a direct statement, no sugarcoating. For Bisping, if John retires now, he'll forever carry the label of coward, the guy who ran from the only opponent who could actually threaten. His legacy at heavyweight, and despite accusations like that, Jon Jones doesn't seem to care at all about what people think. He actually fired back at Tom Aspinall with the following jab. Just wrapped up the biggest seminar in Phuket history. Half the crowd flew in from the UK. How wild is that? Massive shout out to my guy Tom for all the free promo. Couldn't have done it without you. Seriously though, I'm beyond grateful for this brand new UK following. You guys showed up with so much love and energy, and I felt every bit of it. Let's keep this momentum going. Make sure to sign that petition. Today we're pushing 200K, how exciting! John stays sarcastic as usual, but at the same time he acknowledges, even if ironically, the impact that this possible fight with Aspinall is having around the world. He's using the hype to promote events and even campaigns that directly benefit his image and his bank account. Aspinall, on the other hand, responded with that typical British humor, but of course, didn't miss the chance to fire back at the American. He said the following: "My pleasure, John. Told you I'm not an asshole. Glad you're enjoying retirement." It's clear that Jon Jones isn't bothered at all by the hate or the trash talk coming his way. He simply uses that hate to troll MMA fans even more. And believe it or not, in recent weeks Jones has shown that he doesn't even care about the heavyweight belt anymore. He went on social media and flat out said that he doesn't care if they strip him of his title. He made it clear that all he wants is to enjoy life, and nothing else matters. Stripped? Lowell, do I come across as the type of person who cares about things like that? You all barking up the wrong tree. I told the UFC my plans a long time ago. I have no clue why they haven't shared them with you guys yet. This type of attitude right here is making me a very wealthy man. This desperation is incredibly lucrative, so thank you. Keep it coming. My plans is to continue to monetize on this amazing brand that I've created. Been out here in Thailand enjoying life, stuffing my face every day, and I swear I'm losing weight somehow. I don't know if I want to call it retired. I feel like I'll always have an ability to pop out and show them. I've had many breaks throughout my career. My identity outside of fighting is well intact. I'm genuinely enjoying life. I'm growing in different ways. The quality of the food here is amazing, so delicious, so clean. I love it here. I cruise around on a motorcycle all day, eating full meals for less than $5. It's awesome. Everyone's so grateful here. It's worth pointing out that this last statement from Jon Jones happened a few days ago. Therefore, the revelation that yes, negotiations with the UFC are happening, and that the organization simply prohibited him and Tom Aspinall from speaking openly about it, came more recently. This lines up perfectly with what Tom Aspinall said when he revealed that he believes he's finally got Jon Jones. It's the perfect recipe to get every MMA fan hyped after waiting for this fight for so long. In the end, everything is pointing in one direction: Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. The UFC hasn't confirmed it yet, but the statements from everyone involved show that the fight is basically done. What's missing is the show, the official announcement, the press conference. With Dana White, the spotlight, the fireworks, the screaming. After all, this isn't just another fight, it's the clash between two generations, between the greatest of all time and the most complete challenger in recent years. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think this fight is really gonna happen? A lot of people still believe it won't, convinced that Jon Jones is going to back out of this challenge. Let me know what you think down in the comments. This potential fight between Jones and Aspinall isn't just important for the future of the heavyweight division, it represents a pivotal moment for the UFC. It's the fight that could redefine Jon Jones' legacy and kickstart a new era with Tom Aspinall on top. This isn't just a clash of styles or personalities, it's a clash of eras, of philosophies, and even of visions of what it means to be a champion in today's MMA world. And as frustrating as the suspense may be for fans, it's also part of the game. The UFC knows this. The more mystery, the more engagement. The more silence, the louder the community gets. Jon Jones is playing that game better than anyone. And Aspinall, even though he's getting impatient, knows that this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Once that contract gets signed, it won't be just another fight. It'll be history in the making. Tom Aspinall is ready. He wants to fight. He wants to prove himself. and he wants to end all doubt about who the real champion is. Jon Jones, on the other hand, prefers to stay in control. He's enjoying his time away from the octagon, but made it clear that he's still on the board, and that he can come back at any moment to show how it's done. If you're truly into MMA and love staying up to date with everything happening in the fight world, you've got to check out these 2 other videos popping up on your screen. They're super important, and I guarantee you're going to enjoy them and stay fully updated on everything going on in MMA right now. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like to help with the algorithm, and I'll see you next time.